You might be talking with your friend about a pair of shoes, a trip, a new phone, or even a certain meal. And then you suddenly find the same thing showing up in ads. And the first question that comes to your mind is, was my phone listening to me? The important answer here is not necessarily, because many other things can lead to the same result. Your Google activity, your searches, the websites you visited, the videos you watched, the apps you use, your location, and even the interests of people near you. But at the same time, there's a very serious point. Some apps may actually have microphone permission, and you may have forgotten that you gave them that permission a long time ago. That's why in this video, I'm not going to scare you with something that is not confirmed. I'll show you how to know which apps actually use the microphone, how to stop any app that doesn't need access to it, and how to reduce the personalized ads that feel like they're following you everywhere. First step, see who actually used the microphone. Open Settings. Go to Privacy and Security. Choose Privacy Usage. Permissions. From the three dots at the top, choose Show System Apps. You'll see permissions like location, camera, and microphone. Go into Microphone. Here, you'll see the apps that used the microphone recently. This step is very important because it separates feeling from reality. Instead of saying, my phone is definitely listening to me, you'll see for yourself whether an app used the microphone or not. Tap the three dots at the top and choose Manage Apps with this permission. You'll find the apps divided based on which ones are allowed to use the microphone. Ask yourself one simple question. Does this app really need the microphone? WhatsApp? That's normal. A voice recorder app? That's normal. A calling app? That's normal. But a simple game, a cleaning app, a wallpaper app, a weather app, a photo editing app? Most likely no. Open the app and change the permission to Don't Allow. And if you see the option Allow Only while using the app, use it with apps that sometimes need the microphone, but not all the time. Second step, watch the microphone indicator. In modern Android versions, when an app uses the microphone or camera, a small indicator appears at the top of the screen. If you see the microphone icon while you're not using a voice app or making a call, pull down the notification panel and see which app is using it. This is one of the most important signs that many people ignore, because it tells you in the same moment. An app is using the microphone right now. Third step, turn off the microphone completely when you don't need it. In modern Android, there is a very important option called microphone access. And this doesn't just turn off the microphone for one app. It blocks app access to the microphone in general. That means even if an app already had microphone permission before, it won't be able to use it as long as this switch is turned off. Swipe down from the top of the screen twice to open the Quick Settings panel. Look for the microphone access option. If you don't see it, tap the Edit button and add it to your shortcuts. When you're not recording audio, not making a call, and you don't need the microphone, turn it off. This is a very strong step, especially if you're worried about apps running in the background. But be careful. If you turn it off, voice calls, voice recording, and voice search may not work until you turn it back on. So use it as a quick safety button. It doesn't have to stay off all day, but you need to know it exists. Fourth step, check the microphone inside the browser itself. Many people review app permissions and forget that the browser may have given websites access to the microphone. That means Chrome itself may have microphone permission, and inside Chrome, a specific website may be allowed to use the microphone. Open Chrome. Tap the three dots. Go to Settings. Choose Site Settings. Go to Microphone. Here, check which websites are allowed to use the microphone. If you find a strange website, an old chat website, a game website, a voice test website, or any site you don't remember, block it immediately. This is a very important point because the risk here is not only from the app itself. The risk could come from a website that you allowed to use the microphone once, then completely forgot about. Keep the rule simple. Any website where you don't use calls or voice recording has no right to access your microphone. Fifth step, review voice control and accessibility apps. Some apps or services on your phone may use the microphone to control the device with your voice, like voice access or some accessibility apps. These are very useful for people who need to control their phone using voice commands. But if you don't use them, you need to make sure they are not running. Open Settings. Go to Accessibility. Interaction and Dexterity. Look for voice access or any voice service that is turned on. If you don't need it, turn it off. Why is this important? Because some of these services stay ready to listen for voice commands. So if you don't use them, there's no reason to keep them running. The rule here is any voice service you don't understand, read its name first. And if you don't need it, turn it off instead of leaving it running in the background. After you finish these steps, do a quick test. Open your important apps one by one. Try WhatsApp. Try the calling app. Try voice recording. Try the camera if you record videos. If everything works normally, then you're good. And if an important app asks for microphone permission, give it permission only while using it. This step is important so you don't accidentally block unnecessary permission and think there is a problem with your phone. Your goal is not to disable the microphone. Your goal is to make the microphone work only when needed, and only with the apps that actually deserve it. In the end, if this video opened your eyes to something you had forgotten, hit the like button so it can reach more people. And subscribe to the channel if you want simple steps that protect your phone and your privacy without complications. But more important than liking and subscribing, write in the comments. Has it ever happened to you that you talked about something and then you saw it appear in ads? And also tell me, when you checked the microphone permission, did you find a strange app that had access to it? I'll read the comments, and the strongest experiences may become the topic of another video.